Welcome to LSKSM Vlogs. Explore the Vatican Museums Encyclopedia and discover centuries of history, art, architecture, Renaissance masterpieces, and priceless cultural heritage. Introduction. Today, explore the Vatican Museums Encyclopedia and discover magnificent galleries, ancient sculptures, Renaissance masterpieces, and priceless collections preserved within the Vatican Museums. Join us as we uncover the stories, artists, and treasures that make the Vatican Museums one of the world's greatest cultural destinations. Group 1, Vatican Museums Encyclopedia, History and Development. 1. Vatican Museums, History of the Vatican Museums. The Vatican Museums have a remarkable history dating back to the early 16th century, when Pope Julius II began building an important collection of classical art. Over the centuries, successive popes expanded the collections into one of the world's greatest museum complexes. Two. Pope Julius II and the origins of the collection. Pope Julius II played a major role in establishing the foundations of the Vatican Museums. His passion for classical sculpture and Renaissance art helped create the core of the collections that visitors can admire today. 3. Development of the papal collections. The papal collections developed over centuries through acquisitions, excavations, commissions, and donations. These collections gradually expanded to include ancient sculpture, paintings, manuscripts, archaeological treasures, and decorative arts. 4. Architecture of the Vatican Museums. The Vatican Museums are housed within a remarkable complex of historic buildings, courtyards, galleries, chapels, and palaces. Their architecture reflects centuries of Renaissance, Baroque, and later artistic development. 5. Brahman Staircase, a masterpiece of Renaissance architecture. The Brahman Staircase is one of the most celebrated architectural features associated with the Vatican Museums. Its innovative spiral design demonstrates the Renaissance interest in geometry, engineering, elegance, and monumental architecture. 6. Vatican Museums, Introduction. The Vatican Museums contain an extraordinary collection of art, archaeology, history, and cultural heritage. From ancient sculptures to Renaissance masterpieces, the museums provide a journey through thousands of years of human creativity. Seven. Preservation and restoration at the Vatican. Preservation and restoration are essential to protecting the Vatican's priceless artistic heritage. Specialists carefully study, clean, repair, and conserve paintings, sculptures, manuscripts, and architectural decorations for future generations. 8. Belvedere Courtyard. The Belvedere Courtyard is a historic Renaissance space that became an important setting for the display of classical sculpture. Its architecture and sculptures played a significant role in the development of Renaissance art and collecting. 9. Vatican Palaces and Museum Complex. The Vatican Museums form a vast complex of interconnected palaces, galleries, courtyards, chapels, and exhibition spaces. Together, these historic buildings preserve an extraordinary combination of architecture, art, archaeology, and religious heritage. 10. Pinecone Courtyard. The Pinecone Courtyard, or Cortile della Pigna, is one of the most recognizable open spaces within the Vatican Museums. It takes its name from the monumental bronze pinecone sculpture that dominates the courtyard. Group 2, Vatican Museums Encyclopedia, Museums, Galleries and Collections. 11. Sistine Chapel Ceiling, Michelangelo. Michelangelo's Sistine Chapel ceiling is one of the greatest achievements of Renaissance art. Its monumental biblical scenes, including the famous creation of Adam, demonstrate extraordinary skill in composition, anatomy, color, and storytelling. 12. The Last Judgment, Michelangelo. Michelangelo's The Last Judgment covers the altar wall of the Sistine Chapel and presents a powerful vision of humanity facing divine judgment. Completed in the 16th century, it is regarded as one of the masterpieces of Western art. (13) Raphael Rooms. The Raphael Rooms are a series of magnificent chambers decorated primarily with frescoes designed and painted by Raphael and his workshop. They contain some of the most celebrated achievements of the High Renaissance. (14) The School of Athens, Raphael. The School of Athens is one of Raphael's most famous frescoes, representing philosophers and scholars gathered in an idealized classical setting. The work celebrates knowledge, philosophy, reason, and the intellectual achievements of antiquity. (15) Gallery of Maps. The Gallery of Maps contains a spectacular series of painted maps of Italian regions created during the late 16th century. Its richly decorated walls and ceiling combine geography, cartography, art, and historical imagination. (16) Gregorian Egyptian Museum. The Gregorian Egyptian Museum houses important collections of ancient Egyptian art and archaeology. Its exhibits include sculptures, sarcophagi, funerary objects, inscriptions, and artifacts that reveal aspects of Egyptian civilization. (17) Pio Clementine Museum. The Pio Clementine Museum is famous for its outstanding collection of ancient Greek and Roman sculpture. It includes celebrated masterpieces that have strongly influenced European art and the study of classical antiquity. (18) Vatican Pinacoteca, Picture Gallery. The Vatican Pinacoteca contains an exceptional collection of European paintings ranging from the Middle Ages to the modern period. It features important works by masters such as Raphael, Leonardo da Vinci, Caravaggio, and other renowned artists. (19) Gallery of Tapestries. The Gallery of Tapestries displays magnificent woven artworks depicting religious, historical, and classical subjects. Their intricate designs, rich colors, and detailed storytelling demonstrate the extraordinary craftsmanship of European tapestry makers. (20) Sistine Chapel, Introduction. The Sistine Chapel is one of the most famous religious and artistic spaces in the world. It is renowned for its magnificent Renaissance frescoes and its important role in the papal tradition and the election of popes. Group 3, Vatican Museums Encyclopaedia, Masterpieces, Art and Cultural Heritage. (21) Laocoon and His Sons. Laocoon and His Sons is one of the most celebrated ancient sculptures in the Vatican Museums. The dramatic composition portrays Laocoon and his sons struggling with sea serpents and demonstrates the emotional power and technical excellence of Hellenistic sculpture. (22) Belvedere Torso. The Belvedere Torso is a celebrated ancient marble sculpture that had a profound influence on Renaissance artists. Its powerful anatomy and dynamic pose inspired artists including Michelangelo and became an important model for the study of the human figure. (23) Augustus of Prima Porta. The Augustus of Prima Porta is a famous Roman marble statue portraying Emperor Augustus in an idealized military and political image. The sculpture combines portraiture, symbolism, and imperial propaganda to communicate the authority of the Roman emperor. (24) Raphael's Transfiguration. Raphael's Transfiguration is one of the great masterpieces of the Italian Renaissance. The painting combines a sacred biblical narrative with powerful expressions, dramatic movement, and sophisticated composition, representing the culmination of Raphael's artistic career. (25) Caravaggio, The Entombment of Christ. Caravaggio's The Entombment of Christ is renowned for its dramatic realism, strong contrasts of light and shadow, and emotional intensity. The painting demonstrates the revolutionary naturalism that made Caravaggio one of the most influential artists of the Baroque period. '26. Modern and Contemporary Art Collection. The Vatican Museums also preserve an important collection of modern and contemporary art. Works by artists from different countries and artistic movements demonstrate how religious themes, spirituality, culture, and modern artistic expression can interact. '27. Vatican Museums, Conservation of World Heritage. The Vatican Museums play an important role in conserving works of art and cultural heritage of exceptional international significance. Conservation programs help protect historic paintings, sculptures, buildings, manuscripts, and archaeological objects for future generations. '28. Vatican Museums, Legacy, Education and Future. The Vatican Museums are not only places for preserving masterpieces but also important centers of education and cultural exchange. Through exhibitions, research, conservation, and educational activities, they continue to connect the past with the future. '29. Leonardo da Vinci Street, Jerome in the Wilderness. Leonardo da Vinci's Street, Jerome in the Wilderness is an unfinished masterpiece that reveals the artist's extraordinary approach to anatomy, expression, and composition. The painting provides valuable insight into Leonardo's experimental artistic methods. '30. Apollo Belvedere. The Apollo Belvedere is one of the most famous classical sculptures in the Vatican Museums. Celebrated for its idealized human form, graceful movement, and powerful presence, it became an important inspiration for Renaissance and later European artists. Conclusion. The Vatican Museums offer an extraordinary journey through history, art, architecture, and cultural heritage. From ancient treasures to masterpieces by Michelangelo and Raphael, every gallery tells a fascinating story. Thank you for watching LSKSM vlogs. Stay connected for more encyclopedia videos. These videos are not only for the current generation. They are a humble effort to preserve knowledge, history, science, and human achievements for future generations. Thank you to everyone who supports and encourages this journey of building a digital library of learning for tomorrow. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to the LSKSM Vlogs channel, like, comment, and share it to help pass on knowledge to future generations. Your support and encouragement mean a lot to us. G. Sobhanadri Rao, LSKSM Vlogs.